Hey, welcome to Crime After Dark with Magic. I'm your host, Magic, and it is now 52 minutes getting away from the hour of 12 a.m. on February the 20th, and this is part 3C. Okay? We're still on rumors. Okay? Now, I know I just messed y'all up with what I just said, but hold on, we're gonna put a pin in that. Put a pin in it. Put a nickel on the needle. So, okay. Now, then there was rumors like, oh, Mike was gonna snitch. Snitch on what? Snitch on what? You getting money, I'm getting money too. So what? That doesn't even make sense. Does Traylon live at, what was it? 34, 54, 35, 45 Gaston? No, that's not where Traylon lives. See, I'm about to show y'all. I don't play. Not like that. Not like that. Let's talk about where Trey lives real quick. I already told y'all who was the last person at that address. Like, so close to that address. Right? Orlando Powell. He was the one that had all the dope. Meanwhile, Traylon Jennard Gilchrist, 27 years old, lives at 117 Shady Side Lane, Montgomery, Alabama, 36106, which is a 7-minute drive from where Mike lived with his granny, which is at 837 Westview Drive. Now, how far does Mike's granny live from Southmont? That's a 7-minute drive. It's like an 8-minute drive. It's 5.5 miles. How far does Trey live from Gaston? Let me put it together. Probably like 20 minutes. He probably lives like maybe 10 miles from there. Maybe 11.2 miles. Okay. Again, we already summed up that 3545 Gaston was 0.2 miles from where Orlando Powell was, where he was arrested for the drug trafficking with all the drugs. Okay. Southmont Drive, Gas 3545 Gaston, Edgemont and Gaston. They are all considered Ridgecrest. Okay, it's all in the same area. It's all blocks away, like walking distance. Run over there real quick. Okay, so they couldn't have been shooting into Traylon's house because he didn't live there. Okay, and Traylon was robbed on the 25th, but it was before 8:30. It was actually between the hours of 5:30 and 8:30. Not sure what happened. Now there's a rumor that they showed Traylon a picture of Mike. He was like, "Yeah, that's him. Just bring him here. All I want to do is talk to him." And Jay and Real was like, "Yeah, we'll bring him over here. We set the nigga up because we jealous of him anyway. You know what I'm saying? He got everything. We don't got nothing." And they brought him over there, and he was killed like that. I don't believe that because again, Traylon knew Mike. Why you need a picture? And again, he said them boys. So why would Nick and Real be able to bring him anywhere? And Jay. Maybe Nick could have, but Jay and Real couldn't have. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. Oh, here there. Who stayed at the Granny's on Friday? Remember, they came back without him. They, Jay and Real. Nedvin Maynard Jones, which is Jay. Jarrell Rail Brown, who is missing. To me, presumed dead. Um, so who exactly was it that robbed at 5:30 and who shot at 8:35? Who was it that robbed Trey? I'm not sure, but I believe it was more than just. I don't believe it was no three-way split. I believe it was more of them because you remember at Ridgecrest on Southmouth at Jamarcus's, Lil Marco, they all had money. Like they always playing with guns. They always laughing. They always rapping. They always happy. It, it seemed like after lick jubilation. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it had to happen then. If they indeed did do it, I do believe they went and got Orlando's dope about that house though. I do. I do. Why they would be shooting in there, I don't know, because Orlando was in jail. So there's another rumor. Everybody's like, "What's going on with Jamarcus? Why ain't he done to Jamarcus Hamilton?" Well, Jamarcus's mom took him to the precinct on Saturday, February 3rd, where he was cleared of all charges. The mom said he never left with them at 8:30. She said only Rail, Jay, Mike, and Nick left in Nick's car. That's what she said. That's her witness statement. Now, if Jamarcus was with them when they robbed Trayland, okay, but he wasn't with them at this. He wasn't with them for this. You know what I mean? Um, and I believe Mike might have been cool. Jarrell might have been cool. Like we got enough, we good. But it was obviously some more pressure to go do this. Now, whose car did they drive to Gaston, and how did Rail's car get there? And what did he run with? We already know that they drove Nick's car because Nick's car is the one that had the blood on the seatbelt, the floorboards, and the cushions, right? That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. And a witness seen them helping someone to the car, someone that was still walking, that they were assisting. That's what it said. They were assisting. That's not cooperative with a headshot. That's somebody that shot somewhere else. Like, I don't know, did you get shot in the booty, you get shot in the leg, because the seat cushions and the floorboards were soaked with blood. So either you leaning forward and you're bleeding from your face, or you bleeding somewhere in your lower region. Or maybe on your chest. Now, do you remember? Now Nick still had his car. Because when they arrested him, they found his car. They found that the seatbelt, the floorboards, and he had some cushions missing, but the seatbelts and the floorboards were soaked with blood, right? You strapped this person in. You did. You strapped this person in. You know what it takes to take your seat cushions out? Okay. So that means you didn't go straight to Selma. You had to go and get another car. You had to do something. On the way there, you went back to where y'all hang out. You went to that crate. But I believe Mike was in a trunk still. I don't believe Mike was with them. They didn't find nothing of Mike's but his shoes. Them the shoes Rail had on. And Rail was running. They found one shoe back here, one shoe up here, all pointed the same direction, muddy. Brand new Blue Jays. Who doing that? Why you running? You was with somebody that was driving. Why you running? Unless they trying to do something to you too. They need to start looking for Jay. I believe that boy's somewhere dead. I really do, because how I'm gonna let you put him in my car and implicate me? But meanwhile, I'm sending texts like, don't nobody say my name. Bitch, you got my car. You got him in my car. Burnt up in my car. I don't think Jay is alive. I truly don't. They say Rail is in jail, but he's a minor, so his name's not being released. Come on, son.